these. I had a very hard time making. This is Robin, I'm sorry. I just wanted to get these filmed before I mail them out today. I'm not a holiday person really, so making things like this is not easy for me because I just can't get the feeling. So this took me a couple weeks to come up with finally. This was the first one I came up with. And it's a pocket, and you tie. And these are Valentine cards. I'm sorry. They're Valentine cards. And what I did was I made something that could be useful. Here, either side, the hearts can be written in. And this is all one sheet of paper. I cut everything out of one sheet of 12 by 12. And then I had the Be My Valentine. I covered it in lace, and I put a couple cutouts that I found online, and then I filled the pocket, and I sewed this all the way around. My machine was giving me a hard time, so then I just put dots up there to make it look like I sewed it. I made a little card, just a little card, and then these are just all fussy cuts because I cut so much trying to get an idea of what to do. I threw in a tag so they can use a tag, but I don't know. I don't know why I have such a hard time with all this, but I do. So that was the first idea I came up with. So this is card number 1. Oops. And I'll tie this up. It's a corset tie. That's it. There it is. So then card number 2 was this, and I took a 12 by 12, folded it in half, glued it together to make it good and stiff, and I took paper that I would never use for anything else. Really not a pink person, but and I don't know, I just kind of threw some things on there and sewed on some lace, some sari silk. Have a lovely day for my Valentine. And then you open it up and the flower pops up. I don't know if you can see the flower. And yeah, the flower pops up. And then this is all writing space. And then in the pocket back here, this is a book page with a doily that had been coffee dyed, and then I just kind of gave it a little color, some inks. And then I made another little doily pocket with a, what do you call this? That's, oh, you know, vellum envelope inside. Inside this is just a part of a masterboard I made, and I wrote on it. So it's a little card, a little Valentine's card. But what I tried to do in these cards is make them so they can use them in a journal and not necessarily for Valentine's, you know? So that's why I didn't put anything on here. They can decorate that any way they want. And then I took all these cut aparts, and these are all Valentines or just pretty pictures, and I made a pull apart pad. You know, I just glued the top, and they can just rip out whichever picture they want to use and use it for a journal or, you know, whatever they want. So there's card number 2. In the back I didn't do anything with. And then card number 3, I finally started to feel like I was creating something. So I cut out a heart, and they're joined. So well, let me explain the covers. I have some ribbon or lace that I had dyed. Here's a card I had altered. It's got great texture and some old book page lace. And on the back I did put "Forget Me Not, Be My Valentine." Here's a little cluster that I stapled on. And then here is a Velcro. And you open it up, and it's a little journal. And I just put some papers in here. This one's embossed. Don't know if you can see the embossing, but that's all embossed. And then I put a bunch of cut aparts in here, so that, they can make their own little Valentine journal or use it for anything they want. And then of course my trademarks on every one of them, RM25. And then it just Velcros right under the lace, so you really don't see it. And then on the side I put some hearts made with love, a little heart lock, and all I could think of when I saw the moon was "Love you to the moon and back." So there you have it, my 3 little cards. I'm gonna mail these out today to the lucky recipients. I don't know who's gonna get what, but yeah. So to all of those that are really into this holiday, happy Valentine's Day early. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.